Hey babes, I tried to do this before, it cut off, I'm gonna try again. I'm here with you today from San Francisco. It's sunny, warm and sweaty, very nice. And I want to talk to you about self-soothing and taking care of yourself and changing your own energy. Because this morning I woke up and I just felt bad. I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I felt funky, like I had this yucky feeling. I just felt like, I don't want to adult, I don't want to do life. I felt worried about the future, about our visa. So many things just start swirling in my head from the moment I opened my clear blue eyes. And it's like, ugh, not one of these days. We all have them. They're natural. They're part of the human experience. But what I want to talk to you about today is to how to change your mood. Because as you see, I'm actually outside right now and not hiding inside my bed all day. Which I sometimes think is totally appropriate to do. Sometimes the only thing you can do to get yourself out of a bad funk or a bad mood is stay in bed, sleep, take a nap, just stay there, don't do anything until you feel this energy start rising again. So maybe that is exactly what you need. Maybe you need Netflix and the covers, but this is also what I want to talk to you about today is when you have this stirring feeling that you want to change a little bit faster. You feel that it's more like that you're stuck in your thoughts more than that you actually need to take a break from life. So it's super important to learn how to self-soothe, how to take care and calm our worried heart, how to take care of ourselves and give us the love that we need to be able to start flourish again, to be able to start living again and to be able to start feeling, okay, life is kind of good. So what I want to start about talking is number one, you have to check in with yourself that you actually have what you need because you're a human being. Like you need to check in, like, did I feed myself well? Have I been sleeping properly? Have I been doing all these things that I need because I'm a human being? Have I been actually taking a shower this last 4 days? Really like checking in and taking care of yourself the way a mom does when her baby's crying. That is how you have to start with yourself. First, like, am I hot? Am I too cold? Have I been eating? All these different things, just that you're a human being and you have to just check in. Have I been eating nutritious food this last week? You know, you have to check in with yourself and see that have you been taking care of your own, or this something is really noisy. Sorry guys, you have to check in with yourself and really see that, oh, is this, how is my body feeling? And if you've been like, okay, maybe I haven't been eating, make sure to get a snack, like a really good smoothie. You haven't been sleeping well, take a fucking nap, lay down. Like if you haven't been sleeping properly, of course you're gonna be moody or cranky and being in a very bad mood, or you really worry about the future. Like you have to take care of all the basics first. And then number two is get outside. Okay, this is so, like, I love the saying that demons can't survive in the fresh air. And it's so true. Like, whatever weather now, it's, of course, for me, it's a beautiful, gorgeous day. But even if it's like snowy November Sweden, whatever is up, like, just get outside, get dressed, and get some fresh air. It's so basic, and it's so, I'm kind of annoyed how well it works, because sometimes I feel like I just want to feel bad for a while, and then I go outside and then like, damn it, I feel better now. You probably have felt that too. Kind of want to stay in that funk a little bit and gloat a little bit. But the thing is that going outside, like, demons won't survive in fresh air. So just going outside, it kind of like relaxes the brain, and you start looking around and you're like, okay, maybe I will find a solution to my life. Maybe the future what I'm thinking about isn't as heavy as I thought it was, that I thought it is. And then number three is super important. Reach out to your soul sisters. So when I woke up this morning, I felt yucky. Straight away, I sent 2 texts to 2 of my friends here in San Francisco, and just like, life sucks. I'm worried about this and this and this. Like, I woke up with this yucky feeling. Bleh. Both of them answered and just like, you're okay. We love you. I know exactly how you're feeling. I feel that way too. And just like, meeting me where I am and just like hearing me and just like, oh, yeah, I know, that sucks. And not somebody who's trying to like get me out of the mood. It's more like, oh, I hear you, I see you. Blah. And it was so hard for me. Like I had every time I was feeling bad, I was starting to isolate myself. So that was one of my way of protecting myself. Like I didn't want to put that on anybody else. I was just like, no, I have to fix this myself, and all this shit, weird things that we think is reality. So all those feelings comes up, but now I've been training myself to, if I feel yucky, I'm gonna reach out. It's like, it's in my texting tongue. Like I really like to text my sorrows to other people. And it's, of course, it's so much better. Just having other people to say like, you're okay, I love you, it's fine, it's okay to have a sucky day. Just to have that, it's just like, oh, you suddenly you don't feel alone anymore. Suddenly you feel like, okay, something is starting to change. And even if you still have the same worries, even if you're still in a bad mood, you're kind of like, huh, okay, it's fine. Like I have people that care about me, even if I'm feeling bad. So that's number three, and I think that is super important to really don't isolate yourself. Don't try to fix it yourself. That is just so last season. It's like, no, reach out. If you don't have anyone to reach out to, write in this group. We're here. Like, I just have a bad day. I need support. Some of you already are good at doing that, and continue with that. That's why we're here. And number 4 is something very interesting that's shifting our perspective a lot, is make yourself fucking pretty. Like, put some makeup on, brush your hair, put on a nice dress. Like, it's really interesting how our brain shifts when we're just looks a little like kind of dressed and we're not in sweatpants and a like soggy fleece t-shirt. It's really interesting how our brain changes. Like, even if we feel like, I don't want to, like, and then as soon as we put on something nice, it shifts. We start feeling better. So that's some 4 tips of how to change out of a funk. But again, sometimes you might just need to stay 4 days under the covers watching Netflix. And sometimes it's appropriate to just be sad and just stay in that. If you kind of lost a job or a person or in a breakup or whatever, like, this is not a way of you should also honor your feelings and stay in that if that is needed. So this is just if you feel like you had enough of that funk and you want to shift it, go through all these steps, and if it doesn't work, send me an email and say like, you lied. I know it will work, so I'm not afraid of that. So please try it out. Next time you feel a funk, go through these 4 steps and see what happens. See what happens and how it shifts. Fuck, I was gonna have the 5th. It's kind of boring because everybody talks about that right now, but I kind of have to mention it anyway. It's gratefulness. Like, start looking at everything that is nice in your life. But it's kind of boring, so I probably forgot it because it's kind of everybody's talking about fucking gratefulness. Like, of course, like, but it is actually powerful. So start seeing when you're feeling worried, when you're feeling bad. Start looking at the great things like running water and like beautiful flowers and like a bird. Like, all these small things for me works really well to shift myself into, like, rather than gratefulness, I would love to say wonder instead. Like, change me into that curiosity state and the state of wonder, and it's like, wow, life is actually really beautiful and there's so many amazing things around me. So please try these different steps. And if you're in a bad funk, feel your sister. It's not gonna last forever. I love you. Take care and talk soon.